how fast can we do this roof, guys? All right, so we're starting this job at 11:46 in the morning, and we're just gonna see how fast we can get this roof done. It's a pretty standard, you know, 2-story roof. A little bit of moss up there. We're just gonna go up there, clean all the moss off. As you can see, you know, there's not too much. There's a little bit at the peaks here and there. Some right there. Some right over here too. Good amount. But it's also pretty dry, so this type of moss comes off really easily, especially if it's a newer development, and you're really just going light with the brush, so you don't really have to do anything crazy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get after it. Just kind of take the brush, and it looks like you're really going at it, but it really doesn't take that much work. You're just it just dusts apart. I mean, this moss isn't really that strong, so just going after it. Yeah, these roofs right here, like, I mean, at this level, like you'll see how long it takes, you know. I'll show you at the end, but like these roofs, I mean, I've done 4 of these in a day. So some people are always like, oh, you need to raise your prices, and I agree too. Like this job was only like $300 I think, but I gave them a deal because they got me a bunch of other customers. So I mean, altogether, you know, I made a couple grand off this neighborhood. So really good job. Like really good people though, so I don't mind helping out, especially when the jobs don't take very long. Work on that tan, get the shirt off going. There we go. All right, we're pretty much almost done with all the moss. I think it took me about an hour to get all the moss and everything cleaned off. But then the rest of it comes out, yeah, you gotta clean out that. And then get the gutters all cleaned out too and treating it. That's the rest of the job. So just blowing everything down with the leaf blower. I got a pretty good Husqvarna, love it. But yeah, and then I just use that same thing to get the gutters too, because especially when everything's dry, you know, just as you see, it just dusts out. It blows out really easily. Sometimes if it has a lot of stuff in it and it's really wet, you got to go at it by hand. As you can see here in a sec, I'm just gonna loosen it up with my hand. Toss it off. We'll clean it up down below later. I won't show that on camera because it's kind of boring. But yeah, just clean it up. Just finish blowing it all out. But yeah. All right, now we're just treating it with the zinc. So this is zinc monosulfate. You can buy it at any hardware store. Goes on, and it really helps to keep moss from coming back. So definitely recommend putting this on your roof every year or so. Just put it on the ridges, a little bit on the heavier on the sides that have more moss, obviously, because the sides that get less sun definitely tend to have a little bit more moss. But yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. The rain's gonna wash this down, so it'll be gone within the next day. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Well, we'll talk in a sec at the end of the video. I go on camera, but yeah, so for jobs like this, you know, treat your customers well, and they're gonna pay you. So yeah, ended 120. So you know, and then I had to do a little bit of cleanup. So altogether, it took me about an hour 45.
All right, got that $300. So it took us about 1:30 right now. So it took us about, you know, just under 2 hours. So money is out there. Get after it. Also, pretty easy day. Like, filming, took my time, still got it done, and went under 2 hours. So get after it. Money is totally out there. You got this. Let's go.